Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the Syracuse Orange taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Zips about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Syracuse's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
They'll go right back to it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Akron's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Back to pass, it's Finley. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Curry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Newell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Zips kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. The Zips will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's Cook. Turning it on. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gill. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
Syracuse right back at it. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But Jesse, after today, there can only be one and one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play? Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Finley. Caught in the backfield, it's Polk. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Gill. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Gill. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They're now up 9-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the running back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Fenley. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He did not make it. A stonewall on 3rd down. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. move. It's Willis.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Scanning the field. It's Finley. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun. Wants to pass. With the catch. It's Polk. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. The Zips will call on their punt team. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking downfield, it's Finley. He's got the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Bring in the heat. Quarterback gets the 1st down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Zips line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross Simmons.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross Simmons. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his big tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The RPO, it's complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Finley. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You have to imagine the game plan in the 2nd half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Zips send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. 1st snap of this drive will come from the 46. Snags it quickly on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Finley. Setting up the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They kick it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Motion from the back. Grab behind the line. It's Willis. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Willis. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this defense, man, they do it again. Like, they've done an unbelievable job of forcing field goals. And another opportunity, backing the offense up, getting the sack, maybe an opportunity to do it again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Zips line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Can't get him to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Finley. Here's a heat. Caught over the middle, it's Curry.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Zips aren't on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. It'll be third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Find some fresh air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. He slings it deep to the left. Got his man. Breaks into the open on the left. He's loose. He's at the touchdown, Syracuse. And the stomping has commenced.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside the Ullman Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Northwestern. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Finley. Rushes on him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Orange. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Akron, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Creates a little space. There he goes! A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Finley. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it all right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Second down coming up. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. There's the pressure. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
First down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. He's in open space downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Zips are rolling down the field. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides to back and leaves it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It's a running room. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Gill.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give as they work on that clock. Touchdown, Cuse! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Akron, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give it.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle. It's Walker. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nixon. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
After 43. 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, going up top. Finds his man. It's Nixon. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And, man, they're taking advantage right now.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on